Hey guys, welcome back to today's video. Pretty uneventful trading session today. No trades were taken, and we watched for the whole session pretty much, and yeah, not a lot happened. But regardless, let's kind of go over. There was a potential trade I actually could have lost today actually, but I decided against the trade, so I was able to save myself from a loss. Yes, overall still bullish, looking for longs. First break, second break. Now I'm marking out higher time frame confluences. First thing I saw was this 4-hour order block here, and also this 4-hour order block here. There's also some 4-hour liquidity sitting here. Now on the 1 hour, during the session this morning, this was a 1-hour order block, and this was a 1-hour order block. So my higher time frame confluences are very clear. I just needed to wait for a reaction, and we didn't really get that at all. As you can see, we are just plummeting. Very bearish throughout the session. I think we're due for a retracement on gold here, which is why price is doing what price is doing. So let's see. When I came to the market, we were sitting around here. We were already bullish, right? We have 1 break, 2 breaks. Oh wait, hold on. 1 break, 2 break. Yeah, 3 breaks. So 3 breaks. So I had to be careful on the pullback, right? Watching out for the invalidation. At the same time, we did grab liquidity from all of these points here. And yet, if price had, formed a candle upwards like this and broke past this PA level, I actually would have stayed out, because that's exactly what I did yesterday. The liquidity grabs a bit too early, so I wanted to wait for everything again. So what happened instead was I counted this as my first break here. Liquidity grab from the swing, and then this PA level here. Now this was the trade that I almost got in, and I did not get in, mainly because this was a good setup. It was valid and everything. It was just the EMAs that I didn't like. So at this point in time, I only had one choice. So I looked at the 1 minute here. The EMA is not, it's above, right? It's not below like this. So I don't have a order limit entry, and price never closed above the EMA and the PA level. See, it did on this one, but then that's way too far, right? So the 1 minute entry is kind of out of question, and the 5 minute entry at this point was too far up. I'm not going to enter up here. The retest I didn't want to get in on either. The retest is something I would normally get in on. I would have done 45 ticks, cover this one, and a 1 to 2. A 1 to 1 was achieved, I believe, like barely, but yeah, achieved. So very, very close. Oh yeah, here we go. So if I was able to get in exactly at the PA level, I would have done 40 ticks, and a 1 to 1 would have been achieved. So this would have been a break-even trade. Let's say I got in up here, done 50. Let's say I did like 50. Yeah, that would have been ouch. That would have sucked. But yeah, I avoided this because mostly the entry, right? So if my entry I wanted to get in on here, again 40, this had already reached a 1 to 1, so I just wanted to let the trade go. The other thing was it was really close to being a new hourly open. EMA was against us. EMA is also against us here, so I just didn't have the best feeling about this trade, I would say. So what, like, I don't know why I beat myself up over this. Like, I feel like I should have been in the trade, but because I was able to avoid it, it's like, I don't know, it's like a weird thing. But okay, why did I avoid this trade? First of all, I don't have a 1 minute. The entry itself is already out of question, right? This entry is too high on the 5 minute candle close. The 1 minute EMA entry was not there. 1 minute candle closure above EMA and PA level, not there. Price had already reached a 1-to-1 point, so I should just let the trade go. Hourly candle open, EMAs don't look great, so I was able to avoid this. If price had closed like right here, I probably would have gotten in, but it closed a bit too high. So I'm gonna stop talking about that setup. What was next? Really at this point I was just looking for more breaks, right? We do have a 15-minute order block sitting here as well, so this is another higher time frame confluence that I could use. And let's just get rid of this for now. I have a break right here. I have liquidity right here, and I have a PA level right here. Price never closed above this PA level, no entry. Same thing right here. This is still valid. We only have, actually no, 2 breaks below the swing, so this is no longer valid. So at this point I was waiting for price to pretty much break above and start showing me everything I want to see again. Now I'm going to delete this, this, and this. So yeah, pretty much at this point I just wanted, so price has now tapped into the 4-hour order block, and we started to see a reaction, right? Only at this point I had a break in my favor, liquidity grab. We did tap into the order block here, and all we need now is the PA level. Price never really reached it, and session time closed. So this was the only kind of like actual nice setup that I've started to see. Like again, this one wasn't horrible, but the entry just wasn't there. And I'm noticing like the difference between this setup and this setup is that we've come into a order block, higher time frame confluence, and we have a reaction, almost like a consolidation, because we're going from bearish sideways to bullish. That is what I like to see. Versus this one, it's like, it just feels very bearish and it looks very bearish. I mean, in hindsight you can say it's very bearish, but like at the time it's like I'm starting to realize this, like you're getting in on the first reaction, if that makes sense, the first shift to the upside, now that you've tapped into like a higher time frame order block. Like let's say this is the order block, we're going from like bearish to like the first reaction is what we're pretty much catching, because we're working off of fractals here. But yeah, so pretty much no setups today. I don't know where this is coming from. I swear we had like a lot of red folder news today, but I don't know if it's the government shutdown or something, but that stuff is no longer there on Forest Factory. This is what I'll be looking at tomorrow. We do have one break to the downside if this candle closes as so. I think this candle will be closing in like an hour. No, it actually should be closing in like 9 minutes here. Pretty sure. Let me just check trading view. Camo. Yeah, about 20 minutes here we'll be closing this candle. So we do then have one break to the downside on the 4-hour. So yeah, hopefully I think I will trade tomorrow if there is a setup again. I need to lock in, bro. It's almost the end of the year. I kind of took like a week break mentally. But yeah, but my client is calling me. But yeah, we'll catch you guys tomorrow.